What's up, guys? Golden here, and welcome to another Ikoria Early Access Preview Deck Tech. So, up to this point, I've done a lot of, I wouldn't necessarily say jankier builds, but we're going to say jankier builds, utilizing a lot of the new cards. So I wanted to do one that is a more competitive style deck and a slight tweak to existing archetype, and that is going to be Mardu Sacrifice. So this is a bump up of the Mardu Sacrifice, which, like it or not, it's going to be a thing in the new meta as well. It's been powerful in the last two sets, and I don't think much is going to change. They got a new toy. So the sacrificed archetype got Luminous Broodmoth. So this card right here, whenever a creature card without flying dies, it comes back to life on the battlefield with flying. So it's a good way to cycle some creatures in a deck where you're sacrificing stuff and bringing stuff back. It is very, very good. And we get to go into white, so we get to go into Mardu instead of just being Rakdos or Jund. So this is a little bit different than your traditional sacrifice deck. So because of that, I played around with it a little bit. I have the access to white now, so we also put in Sorin. Sorin is a good recursion. It allows us to bring our 2-drops back from the graveyard and our 3-drops back from the graveyard if, say, Mayhem Devil dies. Plaguecrafter we can bring back, which is a cool little interaction there. Cruel Celebrants, Burger Rats. So we have a lot of flexibility with that we can bring that stuff back from the graveyard. Also gives lifelink. In a deck like this, could add some staying power. We have a lot of creatures, so the lifelink could come in handy. And in there, we also have Cruel Celebrant, which is just another stacking ability for damage for your opponent. Can help us kill the opponent a little bit faster than just utilizing Mayhem Devil. Mayhem Devil is very powerful, but we get a little bit of extra with the Cruel Celebrant as well. Some cool interactions that I'm interested to try out with the Broodmoth. So I put in extra discard effects. Usually the Rakdos Sacrifice has been running Kroxa lately. I mean, at least 2 copies of it. I decided to go with an extra copy because if you already have the Broodmoth on the board, you drop Kroxa, you're getting 2 triggers with that, so they're discarding 2 cards, possibly giving damage if it's later in the game, which is going to be later in the game if you have the Broodmoth down. So possibly hitting for damage and emptying their hand, and also the Burger Rat early to help this card as well. So this could be a way to give extra damage as well, cleaning out their hand early and then dropping Kroxa at the late game. Also put in Bantu in here, gives us a way to sacrifice and draw some cards, which is very something that we definitely need is card draw in this deck. So Bantu serves as that purpose. Running the cat, running the oven, deal with it. It's good in this. I wanted to actually make something that's competitive, and you have to have that in there if you want it to be a competitive build of this. Plaguecrafter, another cool interaction with the Broodmoth. You sacrifice the Plaguecrafter. It'll kill one of their things. It'll come back. You sacrifice the Plaguecrafter again, kills the second thing. So for 3 mana, if you have Broodmoth on the board, you are killing 2 creatures or planeswalkers of theirs just for a 3 mana spell. So pretty cool interactions. I'm excited to see how this goes, and I think it's going to be good. I mean, obviously, you just take the Broodmoth out and it's already good, so I don't think it's going to be bad, but putting the Broodmoth in, I think, adds some cool interactions to that could put it over the top. So that's the deck. For the mana base, we added in the Triomes, kept in the Fable Passages because it works so well with Mayhem Devil for the sacrifice. We don't have a lot of white, so we're just splashing white. Didn't go too heavy on the white, but the Triomes are definitely flexible cards that I think in any 3-color deck you're going to have at least a couple of, just to give you that stable mana base. So that's the deck. Thank you, guys. Tune in on Wednesday for the early access event. I'll be streaming that all day, and I'm excited to see what decks are going to be in the meta this time. So thank you, guys. See you next time. Goodbye.